What up, y'all? It's your girl, Nick.
Wet, 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 wet.
And it feels so good outside today. I wanted. Oh shit. God damn, thank God I don't have the iPhone X, because you already know I'd have been salty. Anyways, as y'all can see, Leslie has straightened my hair. I wanted to see how long it really was, and it is really long, y'all. Like, I can't believe it. The shrinkage is incredible. Like, my hair is so damn curly, y'all wouldn't even understand the struggle. Before I get into this video, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to the subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post on this channel. Also, make sure your notification settings are set to all. Today I want to do something a little bit different on my channel. I want to start a new series called Lessons from My Exes. Unfortunately, I have enough exes to create lessons from it. Now, these lessons, I'm not going to say my exes' names. I'm pretty sure what I'm telling you guys does not reflect who my exes are today. I'm pretty sure they've grown in some sort of way just as I have. But I will describe my relationship at the time and the lessons I've learned from them. Now, don't get me wrong, there's pros and cons in every single relationship you're in. It doesn't matter. There are pros and cons, whether the relationship is going great, whether it's going ugly. So the first ex that I want to talk about, she was intriguing. She was confident. I mean, she was cool, you know. She held it down at some of my lowest points in my life. Actually, while I was with her, I didn't have much going for myself. I had a car, and pretty much that was it. Like, I had got with her as soon as I got back from Atlanta. You know, I moved to Atlanta at one point in my life, and as soon as I got back from Atlanta, I hit her up, and she was like, hey, you got a place to stay with me? And I was like, cool. So I moved in with her. And pretty much our whole relationship was based off of lust. It seems like we were using one another. Like, she didn't have a car, I had a car, so she could go to work. I couldn't go to work. I was at home trying to pursue my dreams, and she would allow me to do that. Even with her own things going on, like she had bills to pay. She paid all of our bills. She absolutely held it down. But even though she was doing that, she had so much going on. You know those people who just be lying for no reason, like they're just afraid of what you might think of them, or they might have ulterior motives, or they just lie for no reason. Like, you don't give them a reason to lie. That was her. She just couldn't keep it real with me. There were times where I'd find letters to her ex-boyfriend in prison. Like, it was just weird, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, she was great. She held it down during my lowest points of my life, and when I say held it down, like, she paid all the bills, made sure we had food on the table, our electricity was paid for, just everything. You know, you couldn't ask for more. One of the biggest lessons that I learned from her was to not get comfortable and to make sure you fall in love with yourself. At that point in my life, I was not 100% with me because I had nothing to offer. You know, I didn't have a job. I wasn't making my own income. I just was at one of the lowest places in my life. You know, I didn't have nothing to offer in that relationship. So the biggest lesson that I took from this relationship was to not get comfortable. One, because if you're not growing, you're dying. And if somebody allows you to be comfortable, you don't want to be in that relationship. Honestly, I was so comfortable in that relationship that she had some sort of control over me. Like, I couldn't do nothing without her permission. I had to work around her schedule. It was just too much. Too much of her and not enough of me. So I got extremely comfortable, y'all. And when you're in your comfort zone, that is the worst place to be in. You always want to be uncomfortable, and you know why? Because when you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing. When you're comfortable, you're not growing. And what is the opposite of growing? Is dying. So obviously nobody wants to do that. I feel like the minute you get comfortable in a relationship, it's a turn off. You can't be comfortable. Really, all she was for me was a support system. And not support in a good way, because you can support someone financially, but if you're not also helping them move forward in life for themselves, then you're kind of enabling them or keeping them stuck in that situation. It was like I couldn't get out of that relationship. I felt so stuck. You need somebody who is going to motivate you, not just say, okay, follow your dreams and I'm gonna pay the bills and that's it. Like, it's like I needed something a little more because I got comfortable. It was more like, I want to pay the bills and do everything so I could come home to you every day so you could be around when I want you to, basically. It was that kind of comfort. And it wasn't a good feeling, y'all. It really had me at a low place. I didn't love myself 100% because I didn't feel like I had anything to offer. That is the main lesson that I learned, is to not get comfortable in any relationship. Whew, worst feeling ever, I'm telling you. For that lesson, I do thank my ex. Thank you for teaching me that lesson of not to be comfortable and to always be uncomfortable and to put yourself first, to love yourself. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series, Lessons from My Exes. If you have any more ideas you want me to share, if there's something a little more you want me to go deeper into, let me know. See, in all of my relationships, I learned something a little bit different. So I have tons of lessons to share with you guys. Hopefully y'all will take these lessons and run with it, and y'all can apply these to your relationships. I think the biggest mistake is people don't learn from their past and they keep on staying in a vicious cycle. They don't create boundaries after they've learned lessons, and they repeat the lesson over and over and over and over again until you can't take it anymore, and then it's too much. Like, you gotta apply these lessons. Make sure you're realizing all the lessons of the people in your past, because there's a reason for people to come in and out of your life, a reason and a season. Anyways, I hope this helped you guys. Lessons from my exes. More lessons coming soon. Let me know what you think about these. If y'all like these, I'll continue with the lessons from my exes. Until next time, peace.
Just